Okay, I'm going to begin with a powerful example in card magic using the Gilbreath Principle. So as you can see, I have a red-black packet all the way through. Now that principle says that if we reverse count, deal to the table any number of cards, and then riffle shuffle these together, or anything equivalent to a riffle shuffle, such as a rosette shuffle here, and then you just bring those together, and they'll interlace in whatever way they choose. This packet will have a very special but very surprising property. Every pair of cards taken from the top will consist of a red and black in some order. Now we won't know the order of the colored cards, but we'll know that there's a red and a black within each pair. Okay? Isn't that amazing? So that's called the Gilbreath Principle. Now this packet that has this very important property, let's just take a look at what happens to that property if we perform a very simple mixing procedure, namely a left-right shuffle, okay, with random stacking decided by you, the spectator. How would you like these stacked? Left on right? Okay. So is it true that this packet still has that property? Is it? Okay, that's good. So there is a red and a black. That's very good. Oh, okay, that's not so good. Neither is that. Oh, that's good. A red and a black. A black and a red. Excellent. Oh, two blacks. That's a fail. Oh, another fail. But we got a red and a black there. So we got maybe half of them to come out to be red and black pairs as we had initially. Okay? Now I want to compare that to another packet that has the same sort of property of consisting of a red and a black taken from the top, just as we saw with the Gilbreath shuffled packet. Let's just kind of confirm that. Now the only difference we're going to look at here is whether that red-black property is maintained after mixing. So let's go ahead and just do that left-right shuffle for this packet. Now, in the case of the Gilbreath shuffled packet, this destroyed it. Doing this shuffling here destroyed that characteristic of having every pair be red and black. Well, let's see if it's destroyed here. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Excellent. Good. 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 Yes. And yes. Whoa, that is amazing. Well, let's just see if some other kinds of mixing, such as a Monge over, under, destroys that property that every pair consists of a red and a black card. Surely that destroys some of these. Not yet. That's red, black, red, black, red, black, black, red, black, red, red, black. Hasn't harmed it at all. Okay, well, why don't we compare that to something like the Klondike shuffle? Have you seen that before? That's also a very destructive systematic shuffle. This is where you're taking the top and bottom off as one. Surely it will destroy that property that every pair taken from the top consists of a red and a black in some order. Well, hasn't destroyed it yet. It really seems like it should here. Nope, looks like we're fine. Why don't we do a final mixing that almost certainly will destroy things, for the simple reason that it is known to be highly destructive. It's called the Australian Down Under. Okay, and if you've seen this before, if you ever want to thoroughly mix a packet, this is a great one to use. Okay, so it's the down, under, and so forth. Okay, till all of the cards have been set on the table. Now, surely those red-black pairs have been utterly destroyed. Not that one. Oh, not that one either. Nor that one. Whoa. What about, oh boy, check this out. I cannot believe that. Look at that. This guarantee of pairs of opposite color has been maintained through all of this mixing. Well, just as a little secret, you can actually mix the packet in over 1,000 unique ways, and it will not harm that property of this packet. every pair of cards will consist of one red and one black. Okay, so if you're interested in learning about what kind of packet structure has that property, you've seen in the case of the Gilbreath shuffle that maintaining that property throughout mixing afterwards is not easy to do, but in the case of this particular packet, it's guaranteed to be preserved using any of these systematic shuffles that I've shown you here and hundreds of others. So take a look at the links in the description below if you want to learn about this particular packet, and I can quickly show you how to set it up before we go. Okay, to set it up, you need 8 red and 8 black, and you can go ahead and stack those in either order, that's fine. And then all you need to do is push off pairs of cards into this triangle configuration like this. Okay. Pick up this one first, which is where we dealt first, stack in opposite order, and then follow that up with a Monge over-under or an under-over, and you're ready to go. So this is a packet that will be virtually indestructible when it comes to that very property that I showed you, where every pair of cards taken from the top is guaranteed to consist of a red and a black in some order. Okay, so take a look at the links in the description below. Appreciate you watching and encourage you to take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.